Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
A storm is coming.
Who am I? I am King. The fire burning into the fire. The rest of battle has a bit, and I am all rise and rest in glory. My drive is limitless. You won't compare to this. I have been chiseled from granite and given a shot of adrenaline. You are the enemy, standing in front of me. Yeah, now watch what I do when the train coming through. Your position is fantasy. My time, my shine, ready to attack with the wonder. Let's get up, get up, get up, get up. The fire burning into the fire. The rest of battle has a bit, and I am all rise and rest in glory. The fire burning into the fire. The rest of battle has a bit, and I am all rise and rest in glory. My rise is limitless. You're struck with bitterness. Cause your views about me are imageless. I have stepped into vividness. Feeling the surge is electrical, gives me a wealth of new energy. Life, imitating art, imitating life. This is my reality, virtualist. My time, my shine, ready to attack with the wonder. Let's get up, get up, get up, get up. The fire burning into the fire. The rest of battle has a bit, and I am all rise and rest in glory. The fire burning into the fire. The rest of battle has a bit, and I am all rise and rest in glory. The fire burning into the fire. The rest of battle has a bit, and I am all rise and rest in glory.
Yo, can I with you? What?
Hey, CT, did you see this?
Look, if it ain't official Dana J, Levi for Kelly, or Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it. Take the time. Look, you got some weed? Dang. I gotta get some. All right, hurry up. Diesel and them here, everybody here, we waiting on you. All right.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
Say you love it, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We have tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass, girl, gotta make it last now. Start off slow, and I'ma beat it up.
Yo, what's happening? Jeez, it's your boy Papa Dog. Don't be mad at me. Yo, tried to tell him. Yo, goddamn. My lady pregnant again, but this time she pregnant with twins. Another collection plate. Come on, preacher, that's kind of strange. I'm sorry, God, I need that little change. I gotta do a couple things. Cause that stimulus, it ain't stimulate. Tax time, the mama got pissed and won't let them claim the baby. They shooting again. These jits crazy, they need some help. Man, they shot him in the hip. He fell out and shitted on himself. My cousin Paul called Fed time up the road, did a whole dime. He used to call home. I heard niggas crying in the background, saying to myself, this ain't how we supposed to live. Turn on Facebook, man, another bitch that got killed. For the love that my dog losing weight out here smoking cocaine cigarettes. 8 years old, shot in the head, had nothing to do with that. That baby innocent. Go get George Zimmerman if y'all just wanna kill a bitch. That's why I'm asking Jesus, please tell me why you leave us. Tell me why you leave. These people wanna dead. On the internet capping, that shit is fake, bro. In the mirror showing your ass, putting no makeup. Man, y'all better wake up. Wake up, wake up. Man, y'all better wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Man, y'all better wake up. I've been telling y'all better wake up. You can't nail bitch, say Papa Duck, ain't say nothing. I told y'all everything. I told you I like the government stole it. I told y'all about COVID, the CIA and the cloning. MK Ultra, the whole world's under hypnosis. They turn the TV off, that's how Hollywood control us. And ain't no cure for cancer, you're right, that's some bullshit. If they can lead us and go to the moon, they'd have been done did it. And if you took the shot, I pray for you. Lord, no, don't want black folk to grow, so they put us on birth control. And just cause you go to church every Sunday, don't make you saved. 12 years of school's how you turn niggas to slaves. On our minds, they put shackles, they lie, trickers and trappers. They use the influence of athlete, actors, and rappers. For real. That's fucked up, they did the Emmett Till. And all the pain his mom and family had to feel. That's why I'm asking Jesus, please tell me why you leave us. Tell me why you leave. These people wanna dead. On the internet capping, that shit is fake, bro. In the mirror showing your ass, putting no makeup. Man, y'all better wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Man, y'all better wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Man, y'all better wake up. What's happening? It's your boy Papa Dog. I've been telling y'all about this shit for a long time, bro. I get on YouTube every day, drop videos on nothing but that sauce. And I'm telling y'all what time it is. And I'm telling y'all, these people want us dead, bro. We living like it called to do this and bro. I done been wide open just to hate and hurt and kill each other every day. You feel me? You feel me? Man, one time for all the folks that's already woke. The ones that ain't need to wake up. Need to wake up.
Boy. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all heard him. Y'all need to wake up. So let's go there. Let's go there. What up, Dream Team? What up, everybody that's here? What up, people that I miss? How y'all doing? I know y'all wondering what this is behind me. Y'all gonna see very soon. Everything you see got a story behind it today. Shout out to everybody that's there. Shout out to Robert Sylvester Kelly. Continue to keep your head up. For all the people that's going through something, keep y'all head up. For the people that sleep, wake up. Now, I'm on early today. And hey, God's gift, what's going on? What's up, Aaron? What's up? What's up, Shay? Denise, what's up? From work. Well, you know, I ain't had to go to work today because we ain't had no power because storms coming through. So I'm testing the waters. I'm looking at the sun that diminished. So I'm looking at the sky. And I'll be able to tell when I need to get off when the storm come back through or not. So we're going to talk about some things today. Told you I'm eating healthy. Walnuts, craisins, and cheese. I'm coming down. Coming down. All right. So check this out. I listened to Sylvia a few minutes ago. I'm lost. What's the date of the day? The 21st? It seemed like every end of the month is a new scam that come out. So now the scam is let's support Bruce Kelly and helping his brother Rob. Y'all think I'm joking. Listen to this.
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A wonderful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be my neighbor? Neighbor, 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 neighbor. Would you be my neighbor? Good morning, Lady Coltrane. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know that was you that hit that like button. Lady Coltrane, I know that was you. I know that was you that hit the like button. That hit the like button. Yes, you are first. You're 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 first. Lady Coltrane is first. She's number one. Number one. Number one. Number one. Number one. Hey. Good morning, good people. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. It's so muggy out here. It's overcast. But it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. See my coat. When we were doing it for Roberts and then to attorney. So let's do this. Let's start sending it to Bruce. Saying, Bruce, y'all, you know what? Why is it something's always hanging from your car? I just see something hanging from my car. I just went and got my oil change not too long ago. Hold on a second. All right, we're getting back inside the car. All right. Hit the like button, y'all people. Hit the like button. But listen, I need you guys, all you guys who, you know, I don't do this begging thing. I don't do this begging. I rarely ask for money. Only when it's for a serve a purpose. You know, since they shot us down when we were doing it for Roberts and then to attorney. So let's do this. Let's start sending it to Bruce. Let's start sending our donation to Bruce. You know, the trial is coming up. And he is requesting some funds, okay?
What?
Give it from the heart, people. If you give it from the heart, it shouldn't matter what the person. I got my oil change not too long ago. Hold on a second. All right, we're getting back inside the car. All right. Hit the like button, y'all people. Hit the like button. But listen, I need you guys, all you guys who, you know, I don't do this begging thing. I don't do this begging. I rarely ask for money. Only when it's for a serve a purpose. You know, since they shot us down when we were doing it for Roberts and then to attorney. So let's do this. Let's start sending it to Bruce. Let's start sending our donation to Bruce. You know, the trial is coming up. And he is requesting some funds, okay? Give it from the heart, people. If you give it from the heart, it shouldn't matter what the person does with the money. Get what I'm saying? Okay. I believe he truly loves his brother. I believe that he wants to help his brother because he's been very, very vocal about it lately. The past is the past. Whatever you guys might have think, whatever, we gotta help Rob. We gotta help. And it saddened me to see that nobody from his immediate family or from his family member was at court. And it's been a long time. I got so disgusted with the New York verdict. I stayed off. Yeah, Grace, I truly understand. But this is an opportunity for us to help because he definitely need that family presence. I don't care what anybody feels about his family and his brothers and stuff like that. I think you guys need to help out as possible, as quick and easy as possible. Wait a minute. Oh my.
I just need you to shut the fuck up, cause nobody asked you, bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. 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 Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow.
Check this out. Bruce haven't talked to her. Ask me how I know. Bruce is not requesting money from nobody. Bruce only talks to 3 people. Sharon, as we know, Keith, as we know, and Miss Jennifer Bonjean. He don't even talk to me. So where's she getting this from? On top of that, you can't say that Bruce requested anything because Bruce is in treatment right now. I can go a step further and say Bruce don't even, but I won't. Y'all fill that in. I can't believe you would do that just to try to get funds coming in at the end of the month. God's gift. I just spoke to Sharon just before I went live. Because one thing I'm not going to do is be caught out there. Bruce is not requesting anything. Bruce is in treatment. Bruce haven't requested anything for nobody. Wow. And look who jumps on it. Here's my question. Since the R. Kelly Defense Fund, aka the Dollar for the King, why now? Why now is it a thing of every month somebody want to post a scam? And yes, Denise, Bruce did get ghosts from Sylvia when he was in Chicago. And the thing that get me is the scam always have to do with the same people. Why? But those people told y'all that me, Levi, and Doug Anton was scamming. Nikki, you're gonna have to go back and look at that. Lord knows I don't feel like hearing that lady voice again. It's weird how the scammers put doubt into people's minds to make people believe that they're the ones doing the right thing when they're the actual scammers, and the ones that's doing the right thing, we get chastised. Told y'all it's gonna be wild over here today, because y'all got me all day today. So that means a lot of people that would be getting views during the daytime. You know what, Nikki? I am going to play that. You know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. Hold on. Let me play that. Father God, in the name of Jesus, please don't bleed my ears.
I don't do this big. I rarely ask for money. Only when it's for a serve a purpose. You know, since they shot us down when we were doing it for Roberts and then to attorney. So let's do this. Let's start sending it to Bruce. Let's start sending our donation to Bruce. You know, the trial is coming up. And he is requesting some funds, okay? Give it from the heart, people. If you give it from the heart, it shouldn't matter what the person does with the money. Get what I'm saying? Okay. I believe he truly loves his brother. I believe that he wants to help his brother because he's been very, very vocal about it lately. The past is the past. Whatever you guys might have think, whatever. We gotta help Rob. We gotta help. And it saddened me to see that nobody from his immediate family or from his family member was at court. And it's been a long time. I got so disgusted with the New York verdict. Yeah, Grace, I truly understand. But this is an opportunity for us to help because he definitely need that family presence. I don't care what anybody feels about his family and his brothers and stuff like that. I think you guys need to help out as possible, as quick and easy as possible. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Where is she? Where is Ariel?
Well,
I'm having a problem with the internet. I'm gonna try to use.
Well, Sylvia said that Rob ain't have no family support there. That means that it's confirmed that Lisa and Cassandra are not his sisters. That confirms that Lisa and Cassandra are not his sisters. Now I can now we can stop saying sisters now, okay? Yes, I was bamboozled. Yes, I was led to believe. Yes, Dr. Rogers sent me the picture, and I went off of what Dr. Rogers said at the time. So yes, I was the callus to bring Lisa and Cassandra to meet Robert, along with Dr. Rogers, along with Phases, and some other folks. I think Phases' sister. You know what I'm saying? So for the people talking about, oh, didn't you bring them? Yes, I did. I mean, I was bamboozled. I was lied to. So me being lied to, I mean, I can speak truth. I can speak facts. So as I watched that interview in Chicago, I mean in New York, and I listened to Bon Jean say that he had friends here, but none of his family, immediate family, is here. That pretty much took me over the edge there. You know what I mean? That pretty much took me over the edge there. So let's put something to bed real quick. Real quick. Hold on. My bad. I had to take care of that call. So let's go there. Let's put something to bed real quick. You know, the Lisa and Cassandra thing. I mean, going back and forth with people is stupid. They say they're the sisters. We know otherwise. How do we know otherwise? Because we're going to pull it up here. Let's read. Angela Belton Can y'all see? Do I gotta make it bigger? Let's go. Here we go. Y'all should know it's come from the Bon Jean statement of when she talked to Robert. I always do that when I see little things like flying, like I don't know where that came from. It says Angela Belton, who as a teenager was Bruce Kelly's girlfriend, knew Robert as a young boy and confirmed that he came from very humble beginnings and very much so in poverty, parental loss. Mr. Kelly was abandoned by his father, whom he had never met. Although he'd heard rumors, he does not know his father's identity. His mother told him that his father left when she refused to have an abortion. His siblings each had different fathers who dropped off Christmas and birthday gifts for them, but his father never did. Carrie Kelly didn't believe that Robert had ever met his father. Bruce Kelly confirmed that Robert's father never visited him and said that Robert saw Lucius as more of a father figure than the other Kelly children did, as evidenced by Robert giving Lucius a Black American Express card. About 6 months before his arrest, 2 women claiming to be his sisters asked him to take a blood test. You know what I mean? Substance abuse in the home, that's blanked out. Bruce Kelly reported, that's blanked out. Interview of Angela Belton, interview of Carrie Kelly, interview of Bruce Kelly, and another interview of Angela Belton. That's not enough. Let's go here. Let's go here. Scroll up. Background information. Okay. Mr. Robert Kelly was born on January the 8th, 1967 in Chicago, Illinois to Joanne Kelly. Not nobody else, not nobody named Frank, but to Joanne Kelly. Not Frank Kelly, but to Joanne Kelly. You feel me? He never met his biological father and has limited information about his father. His mother told him that his father wanted her to have an abortion and left. Mr. Kelly was not aware of any difficulties his mother experienced with her pregnancy or delivery. He is the third of 4 children, having a younger brother, Kerry, age 51, an older brother, Bruce, age 58, and an older sister, Teresa, age 60. He is the third of 4 children, having a younger brother, Kerry Kelly, at the age of 51, an older brother, Bruce Kelly, at the age of 58, and an older sister, Teresa Kelly, at the age of 60. So we can put that to bed real quick. No more of that sister stuff. That stuff got to come out in court in real time. And it did. So let's go there. Got a headache. We're going to talk about it. The George Floyd update. Lord have mercy. This get messy as it go along. The George Floyd update. Ex-cop. Y'all see what he is. Ex-cop Lane gets 2.5 years on Floyd killing federal charge. Let's go. St. Paul, Minnesota. Former Minneapolis police officer Thomas Lane was sentenced Thursday, which is today, to 2.5 years in prison on a federal civil rights charge for his role in the killing of George Floyd. United States District Judge Paul Magnuson sentenced Lane for his February conviction of depriving Floyd of medical care as he lay dying under Officer Derek Chauvin's knee on May 2020. Mr. Lane, this is a very serious offense in which a life was lost. Magnuson said, the fact that you did not get up and remove Mr. Chauvin when Mr. Floyd became unconscious is a violation of the law. But Magnuson also held up 145 letters to support for Lane. Look at this. A killer, an accessory to a murder, got 145 letters. To 145 letters. And Robert only got 12. And Ann Donnelly didn't want to read none of them. Let's continue. He said he had never received so many on behalf of a defendant and faulted the Minneapolis Police Department for sending him out with another rookie on the call that ended with Floyd's killing. Federal prosecutors had asked for a sentence of up to 6.5 years in line with federal guidelines. Lane's attorney asked for a little over 2 years, arguing that Lane was the least culpable of the officers, in part because he had asked his colleagues twice whether Floyd should be turned on his side. Lane, who has been free on bond, didn't speak at the hearing. He declined to comment as he left the court. Magnuson ordered him to surrender to U.S. Marshals on October the 4th. Dang. You know how long that is? The killing of Floyd, who was black, sparked protests in Minneapolis and around the world over racial injustice in policing and launched a national reckoning on race. Stop. Y'all didn't give Robert that grace period of turning himself in a couple months away from when he was sentenced. But y'all give that guy, who was on national television, aiding and abetting a murder to a colored man. Y'all see the racial dissemination, and then people wonder why I ask for why I support segregation. Because you're not being treated equal anyway. So what's the point? Let them have their stuff. We have our stuff. We grow. They gonna need us. We don't need them. We build our companies. We build our homes. We create another Black Wall Street. And let them do what they do, and we do what we do. We don't go near them, and they don't come near us. How hard is that? How hard is that? So, Levi stupid. The terrorist trying to read Dana's lips. They shouldn't try to read my lips. That was somebody that they don't want to know though. Lane, who is white, held Floyd's legs as Chauvin pinned Floyd for nearly 9.5 minutes. 2 other officers, J. Alexander, Queen, and Tao Thao, were also convicted of violating Floyd's civil rights and will be sentenced later. Lane faces a separate sentence in September 21st in state court after changing his plea there to guilty to a reduced charge of aiding and abetting manslaughter. What I tell you? He pleaded from not guilty to guilty to reduce his charge of aiding and abetting manslaughter. That means he's working with the government. They giving him a slap on the wrist. They telling you in your face. My homie Papa Duck told you need to wake up. Thio helped hold back an increasingly concerned group of onlookers outside the Minneapolis convenience store where Floyd, who was unarmed, tried to pass a counterfeit $20 bill. Federal prosecutors had asked U.S. District Judge Paul Magnuson to follow non-binding federal sentencing guidelines and give him 5 1/4 to 6 1/2 years. But Lane's attorney, Earl Gray, has asked for 2 1/4 years. Gray argued during the trial that Lane did everything he could possibly do to help George Floyd. How? He pointed out that Lane suggested rolling Floyd on his side so he could breathe, but was rebuffed twice by Chauvin. He also noted that Lane performed CPR to try to revive Floyd after the ambulance arrived. Philanese Floyd, one of Floyd's brothers, had urged Magnuson on Thursday to hand down the highest level of punishment. He rejected the idea that Lane had tried to intervene in the restraint, saying none of the officers repositioned George Floyd or tried to administer aid. Lane testified at trial that he didn't realize how dire Floyd's condition was until paramedics turned him over. Prosecutor Amanda Sertic countered that his expressions of concern showed he knew Floyd was in distress, but did nothing to give Mr. Floyd the medical aid he knew Mr. Floyd so desperately needed. When Lane pleaded guilty in state court in May, Gray said Lane hoped to avoid a long sentence. He has a newborn baby and did not want to risk not being part of the child's life, he said. Chauvin pleaded guilty to separate federal civil rights charges in December in Floyd's killing and in an unrelated case involving a black teenager that netted a 21-year sentence when he appeared before Magnuson 2 weeks ago. Toward the low end of the range of 20 to 25 years, both sides agreed to under his plea deal. Magnuson had harsh words for Chauvin at the hearing, saying, "You absolutely destroyed the lives of 3 young officers by taking command of the scene." Chauvin was already serving a 22.5-year state court sentence for second-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter. His federal and state sentences are running concurrently, while his plea agreement meant accepting nearly 3 more years behind bars than his state sentence alone. He's expected to be safer and have more freedom in the long run. Minnesota corrections officials have kept Chauvin in solitary confinement in the state's maximum security prison for his own safety. Given his notoriety, he has not yet been transferred to the federal prison system. Magnuson has not set sentencing dates for Theo, who is Hmong American, and Quang, who is black. But he has scheduled a hearing for Friday on objections by the attorneys to how their sentencing should be calculated under the complicated federal guidelines. Prosecutors are seeking unspecified sentences for them that would be lower than Chauvin's, but substantially higher than Lane's. Thao and Quang are free on bond. Listen to this. Thao and Quang are free on bond pending sentencing. They have turned down plea deals and are scheduled to go on trial October the 24th on state charges of aiding and abetting, both second-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter. The story has been updated. Correct one reference to the month that Floyd was killed. Jesus Christ. How can you let the officers right? How can you let the officers out on bond? Thank you, Lisa. Hey, baby mama. How can you let the officers out on bond when they killed someone? But you wanted to make sure Robert was locked up while he be drugged through court after court after court. It's not making sense. You have murder versus allegations. You have murder. Lisa with the dub. You have murder that's on camera versus allegations and hearsay. I know people want to say, and you can't say it's allegation hearsay. Robert got convicted. Yeah. Biased judge, biased panel, allegations, hearsay. Everybody that was there knew what was going on. That's why I don't take that argument no more. If you wasn't there, you can't argue with me about the outcome. Let's see what happens in appeal court. I'm in appellate court. Now, if he loses there, I say, well, the evidence was there, but the evidence wasn't there. That's how a lot of us keep saying, okay, we know he ain't good spirits. You feel me? So let's shift gears. Let's shift gears to Rainbowski. I want to show y'all something. But before I show you the thing about Rainbowski, right? I'm going to let y'all hear a court proceeding about a rapper named Y&R Mookie. A rapper by the name of Y&R Mookie. Check this out.
Videos that promote or further into the criminal gang. So I find that you are a danger to the community. And I find that the only way to protect the community from you is to put you in prison. But I'm not going to put you in prison for 20 years. I'm going to put you in prison for 10. So I'm going to adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 10 years in the Florida Department of Corrections, to be followed by 5 years of probation. And during that period of probation, you'll not associate with any criminal gang members. You are going to complete the Authentic Manhood program. I'll give you credit for 739 days.
Now, I'm gonna play it again.
Videos that promote or further into the criminal gang. So I find that you are a danger to the community. And I find that the only way to protect the community from you is to put you in prison. But I'm not going to put you in prison for 20 years. I'm going to put you in prison for 10. So I'm going to adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 10 years in the Florida Department of Corrections, to be followed by 5 years of probation. And during that period of probation, you'll not associate with any criminal gang members. You are going to complete the Authentic Manhood program. I'll give you credit for 739 days.
Not only did he get convicted for promoting a gang and uplifting a gang. That's it. He promoted a gang and uplifted a gang. He got 10 years. And the judge did him a favor. Right, TWD? did him a favor. What do you think the judge is going to do to you when you threaten not one, not two, but 3 AUSAs? Then you threaten the judge. Then you call the bulldagger. Then you got videos praising and uplifting a gang. Then you got videos out here talking about you front dooring people in front of the court. You don't think they're going to make you an endanger to the community? You got triple as much as what he got. And he had a clean background. That was his first charge. They going to look at your record and be like, what the hell? Bro. Only one thing come to my mind, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you what come to my mind. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you hear what come to my mind. Because see, instead of them people helping you, they boosting you up for no reason. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what the first thing come to my mind. Check it out. I'm just saying. That's what come to my mind. What's up, DeJuan? And what up, Lexington Ren? I'm just saying. People are tired of the bullcrap. And you have videos on top of videos on top of videos with you threatening, you coercing, enticing people to do things. You are threatening police officers. You are, impeding on people's families, stalking kids, and man, dog, it ain't looking good for you. So let's look at something else real quick. I just so happened to be on Twitter, and I looked at Dennis Byron's post, right? Now, this is what I mean when I say the Rainbowski hoes. And if people get mad about me saying that, then guess what? Stop acting like one. I don't take back nothing I say. So check it. And we're going to look at all the comments. Dennis Byron said, breaking arraignment was just held in Eastern District Court of New York for superfan of hashtag R. Kelly, charged with allegedly threatening federal prosecutors. This is a 1-count indictment, and government is seeking to seize his assets if convicted. That's how I know that they're not giving him nothing back until after trial. How many times do I got to let people know? They are not giving him nothing back until after trial. And that's if he win it. If he don't win this, them computers and everything are gone. Gone. So BJH's comment was, oh, well, spill a tea. The crazy looking faces. Seriously? Yeah. Take R. Kelly, give us Tupac back, or give us back Tupac. It's cute that they think he has assets. You know what I mean? And they got 7 likes. Indy's finest 84, the real R. Kelly is innocent. Say, go suck one. Stop. Why would you disrespect that man like that? He have a job. He's reporting, whether you like him or not. He's reporting on what's said. He can't deviate from what's out there. Next thing, you got the lady Savvy. She got the hand on her face. Then you have Sheen Christie don't use Dove. Shane Fishy, don't use Dub, says, Dennis, quit playing. You know Debo is not a super fan. Shaking my head. How did he know that? He don't know Debo. He seen him in New York, and that was it. So how you know he's not a super fan? But the actions that he got booked on are what? Super fan technology, or super fan actions, should I say. So Vanessa Austin says, that's what they want to do anyway. Take all his money. Black men, you all are under attack. New way of slavery. You making it. Then they set you up to take it. Just saying. Have a question. And here's my question to that comment. If we as men don't put ourselves in position to be attacked, how in the hell can we get attacked and then people take up for us and feel sorry when they don't know the backstory of what happened? Let's make this make sense. Cafe Flocka put a picture of a coochie up there that says, I don't see nothing wrong. Red Man Fire 123 said he has no assets and laughing emoji. Hero Fresh says sees his assets. I guess the government wants his YouTube cash apps. Now, you know the funny part about this? Hero Fresh is spitting 95 all beef patties homeboy. So how can somebody that I rock with talk about somebody else that I rock with and I don't say nothing about? Make it make sense. Jennifer Tolbert says, what happens if his assets turn out to be nothing? Oh boy, you got a problem. Because they can add years on after that, if I can, if I'm not mistaken. Here it is. Ebony Wright said, if you do not know what you're reporting, don't report it. Get your facts. Wait a minute, facts. FAX? Your facts? Get your fact. Hey, Nene, get your facts first before you call yourself reporting something. Debo is not a supporter. Wait a minute. And this is one of his supporters. Damn. What is that telling you? And Ebony Wright, you can see over in Debo channel all the time. Wow. That speaks volumes. This is why I don't have to go back and forth or engage with none of them. Now watch this. Shane Fishy don't use Dove said, Dennis, you had every opportunity to reach out to Mr. Gunn before you released these hellacious accusations. I mean, whatever happened to journalistic integrity? Why don't you interview Mr. Gunn, a super fan? Seriously, hashtag justice for Daboski. I got a question. Why are you capping for the man but I said your coochie stink? That man said that man said after he finger popped you, he had to pour bleach on his fingers. But you on the internet capping. That man done sent your naked pictures all over the world and put them on the internet when you wanted to leave in the beginning. I just can't understand. And I was going to hold to the code, but how you think I got your naked pictures? I said it once and I say it again. He thought me and you was dealing with each other in New York, and he pretty much slipped me them pictures like, yo, I done smashed them all. And I laughed at him and said, I'm not trying to smash her. Even after me and you done had 4 conversations on the phone. I've never came at you and said I wanted to smash. That's y'all inconsistencies. That's y'all security situations. So when I see stuff like this, 30 years from now, you can expect this lady to say, she was a victim. She ain't remember what happened. Especially if Rainbowski come into some bread and forget about her. She was a victim. This is a never-ending story. Soccer Jam said, I know you are just reporting what is given to you, which is why you all have the same subtitles always. But be different, or you're just going to fall in between the cracks. You know the trust report. You know the trust reported, and or add to the headline they give make people think. Well, Soccer Jams, I have a question. If you can't tell the truth when you're reporting, then what do you want from Mr. Byron? And me and Dennis just had a spaz out argument not too long ago. But if you can't report the truth, then what are you supposed to report? We all seen it play out for 3.5 years. Pink Ice said the government needs to quit. Quit what? They got threatened. So you know me, I had to throw my 2 cents in because I don't care. I said, super fan to the rescue. Silly rabbit, shaking my motherfucking head. Great work, Dennis. Continue reporting the truth. Hell with the super fan holes. I don't have a cut. Then look at this. The one person who said she can't stand him is saying the government is definitely reaching. Hashtag free Debo. This is why I say what I say. These people, none of them can be trusted. None of them can be trusted. And then while we're looking at it, YouTube blogger Tasha K has lost her appeal and will have to pay Cardi B $4 million in defamation lawsuit. I'm just saying. I'm going to give you facts. I'm going to give you truth. And that's all it is. Now we're going to get to the nitty gritty. Don Russell. Don Russell. Inner City Press says Don Russell chose not to stand the stand. He apparently believes the prosecutors have not shown that he made the call with the gun threat to the Newhouse Theater screening Surviving R. Kelly. Closing and jury deliberations are tomorrow. Wait a minute. And then the one thing that get me is this lady of Lazure. She said, "Oh, please let tap dancing Don take the stand. He's as narcissistic as his leader, R. Kelly." Now, why? Listen. It's okay not to like Robert, right? And then I'm talking to the other side over there because y'all know where she come from. It's okay not to like R. Kelly, right? But the stuff y'all doing is just outrageous. The stuff y'all doing is way out there. If you don't like him, cool. Keep your comment about Don. You don't got to add Robert into your comment. Robert don't have nothing to do with what Don was saying or doing. I'm just saying, make it make sense. So we're going to go there. Let's go. Inner City Press. Okay, trial of hashtag R. Kelly associate Don Russell coming to close. U.S. says it will rest its case by lunch. Then it's up to the defense. Inner City Press is covering the trial and comparing R. Kelly and Epstein. Patreon.com posts. And we'll live tweet thread below. Okay. Riff. Hashtag R. Kelly and Epstein compared. From jury selection to fetish. Only from Epstein did the UN take money, tale told from the inside. What did I tell y'all? They are now trying to replace Epstein with who? R. Kelly. They will never make a Caucasian man the center of the movement that they're trying to push. They're trying to legalize pedophilia. So they need a colored man to be the face of it. Think about it. Everything that's face that goes against God, a colored man was in the front of it. I'm sad to say this, but look at the LGBT situation. Who did you have? What? None of the other presidents that did it, but Obama did it. The overturning of Roe versus Wade, it was 6 judges that overturned it, but look who they put in the front: Clarence Thomas. Jeff Epstein was kidnapping kids, raping kids, and had an extensive car log and flight log. But see how they try to smear Robert Kelly over top of Jeff Epstein after they covered up Jeff Epstein's death and put him on an island and changed his identification. But because the media called Robert a pedophile, the government now wants you to believe that he's a pedophile. But he never had no charges of pedophilia. Even though you could have slid pedophilia under any one of the Mann Acts, what nothing in there called pedophilia. So if you ain't been locked up for pedophilia, why are you being called a pedophile? So let's go there. U.S. next witness is a former Newhouse employee. What did you do there? Payroll and staffing. I managed 15 people. Did you evacuate the event? Yes. Surviving R. Kelly screener. Okay, hold on. What did you observe from Adrian Creness' demeanor after he got the call about the gun? It was chaos. I was hitting downstairs. We had 2 security guards. I first told the crowd it was a fire alarm so people wouldn't panic. AUSA, did the police show up? Witness, yes. Tell the jurors how you felt. It was shocking. They said there was someone with a gun. No further questions. Judge Godoff, cross-examination. Mr. Freeman, I represent Mr. Russell. You've never met him, right? I have not. You weren't responsible for answering the phones or checking emails, right? We have different categories of emails. Very short and direct, AUSA David. The government calls Andrew Peterson. What? The government calls Andrew Peterson for cell site analysis. Does your background as a radio engineer help with your cell site analysis? It does. How is the signal carried from the cell site to the cell phone? Through the cell tower. And in a dense environment like Chicago, how much can you pinpoint? There's rarely a direct line of insight. There's rarely a direct line of sight. From which providers did you review records? T-Mobile and Verizon. What does this reflect? Red lines show the cell site locations. Did the US ask you to look at a particular time? December the 4th, 2018, from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And what property is this? 1828 South Millard Avenue, Chicago. Whoa. Fast Research links it to June Barrett. Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. Well, Tasha, one thing I'm going to tell you is this. I just got off the phone with Sharon, and Sharon told me that Bruce is in treatment and he is not asking for money. Like I said, I don't have no reason to lie about nothing. Cross-examination, Freeman. Good morning, Mr. Peterson. Peterson, I can't hear you well. Freeman, I swear I haven't gotten taller since yesterday. The government didn't ask you, Freeman, the government didn't ask you to look at the Newhouse call log screens. They didn't. No further questions. Next U.S. witness is Julia Gutierrez, a paralegal at SDNY Live. AUSA, are you familiar with Google Maps? Yes. Was this the first call to Newhouse from any of Don Russell's 3 phones? Yes. That was the first one. Did you search Government Exhibit 302 for the last call? Yes. It was at 7:38 p.m. Did you see the message since deleted to Cash Jones? The cops may be arriving shortly. Delete those messages. Yes. No further questions. Judge Gradoff, any more U.S. witnesses? Davis, the U.S. rests. Judge, morning break. Thank you, Ms. Dixon, for the cinco. Mm. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Now watch this. One thing I don't do is play about stuff. Hold on. For the people that's wondering what's going on, right? For the people that's wondering what's going on, right? Have no reason to lie. And if you look at when I first came on, it was at 102. Have no reason to lie. Now, let's get back to what we was doing. Jury leaves. Judge Godoff, Mr. Freeman, I'll hear your motion. Freeman, there is no evidence that Mr. Russell made the call. Mr. Krasnicki said it was a different voice, one from Brooklyn. AUSA Davis, the standard of Rule 29 is high. All evidence is viewed in the light most favorable to the government. The call records show that the defendant made the calls. They're all his own admissions. AUSA Davis, all calls from 7 p.m. to 7:51 p.m. were from Mr. Russell. And 7:51 is important. That's why Mr. Krasnicki called 911. And he said the threat was 10 minutes before. AUSA Davis said he called Newhouse 9 times. It's for the jury to decide on the conspiracy. Cash Jones and Russell worked together all day. He texts Cash The cops may be coming. She replies, okay. Oh, I got a question. Oh, shoot. I cut out too soon. I got a question. Why isn't Cash locked up? Why isn't Cash there being charged? So it should be left to the jury. Judge Godoff, our reserve decision. Mr. Friedman, is there going to be a defense case? Friedman, no. What? Mr. Godoff, Mr. Russell, have you talked with your lawyer about if you should testify? Don Russell, yes. Judge Godoff, and you have decided it is not in your interest to testify? Don Russell, yes. Okay, we'll take a break. Thread will continue. Watch this feed. Jury enters. Judge Godoff, Mr. Friedman, any defense case? Friedman, no. Judge Godoff, jurors, I am going to be excusing you for the rest of the day to discuss the jury charge I'll give you tomorrow before you deliberate. Don't discuss the case. Sheesh. Jury leaves. Judge Godoff, have the lawyers read my draft charge? I am going to add, draw no inference from any question I pose to a witness. I do not intend to charge on aiding and abetting. There's no evidentiary foundation. I think there should be a change to say the U.S. must prove that Mr. Russell said the word, not the words communicated by Mr. Russell, because I'm contesting that he said them, not necessarily that they were said. What? And by noon, the jury instruction is finalized. Friedman, if they haven't decided by 5 p.m. tomorrow, they can stay later. Can they stay later? Judge Godoff, I'll tell them that they can. We are adjourned. Woo. This is crazy. I think there should be a change. Friedman said, I think there should be a change to say the U.S. must prove that Mr. Russell said the word, not the words communicated by Mr. Russell. So if he, okay. So who else did it then? That's my question. So if Don Russell ain't do it, then who did it coming from Mr. Russell's phone? That's not making sense at all. Levi said Don should have the super fan from Bolingbrook represent him as his attorney. But oh man. Hold on. Who was fake screaming and crying? No tears. I'm lost. What is y'all talking about? Man, I don't know why. Hold on. Because see, I don't play certain games with certain people. I do not play certain games with certain people. I don't know why the truth is in my chat. I don't fuck with her on no levels. Tasha, I hope you feel better. Oh no. You say you're in pain. Wow. What up, happens? going on? Fake scream. Who was screaming and crying? Maybe the super fan was at Don's house and made the call. I'm just saying. Yeah, you never know. Tasha K was screaming and crying. Not Bill. Wait a minute. Hold on. Tasha K bought the house out in Douglasville with cash, with YouTube cash. She paid for it cash. I do know that she said that she was moving, but the houses out there now are going for triple or double or triple for what the homeowners paid for it. So a lot of them homeowners are leaving. They're leaving, and they're getting paid triple for what it was. I'm just giving you heads up. She moved into a condo. Nah, I don't think she moved into a condo. I think she moving farther out in Georgia, though. But if she is, more power to her. You know what? That's exactly why. You know what? I just saying that, Prima. Or when Atmos texts me and Tasha's saying it, you know what I'm saying? Because I called her like, yo, is it true, legit? And she said, Sharon told me that Bruce is not asking for no money and Bruce is in treatment. That's why I said something about it. But I kind of see what's going on that I don't like. Tasha renting it out. Okay. And Prima, and that's why I'm going to follow your lead on that. I won't do it again. Because now everybody looking at it like, oh, it's confusion. No, ain't no confusion. I showed y'all my call log. I called Sharon. Sharon called me right back. Nah, I ain't going to look on there. Ain't no need for me to look on it. Ain't no need for me to look on it. Because, see, I can always pick up a phone.
This is Sharon. Leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
I can always pick up a phone. So, last but not least, before I get out of here. You know, when people was going around saying, oh, Dana J eating coochie, he eating groceries, he doing that. Now y'all going to see the validity of this picture behind me. While everybody was running around so fascinated about me and a certain individual, you know, doing us. And y'all kept wondering, like, why Dana ain't responding? This why. I got a film drop in major theaters. You know what I'm saying? I just so happen to play one of the brothers on the joint. I'm not a major role in this, but I have a major part. Shout out to Jamal Wallard. Shout out to Big Bro Trey Chaney. Shout out to Amber Rain. Shout out to Marquise Moore. He did his thing. Shout out to Mr. Blaine. I ain't gonna butcher his name. But I also want to say shout out to Queen Norris. I thank you for giving me a chance to add to what y'all had going on. And shout out to Cash Alexander. My man Cash, the real Cash James, or Cash Alexander. I'm gonna put it like that. I thank you for letting me come and be a part of this movie called Till My Casket Drops. Look for it, y'all. The trailer coming soon. Real soon. Look out for it, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. This is a major production. I'm glad to be on it. It's going to be heavy. I have the book. So, you know, I had to read the book and everything and all that. Man, I had to do a lot. So while people was worried about me, I'm sitting up here filming, worrying about me. So now everybody can soon see me again on the big screen. Soon. You know what? I'm going to retire that. It's over for you. I see all of y'all are getting hooked on that. I'm going to retire that. Soon I'm going to retire that and give it away. y'all just be loving that thing, don't y'all? It's over for you. Man, it's over for you. I mean, it is what it is. But while they was worried about me and you two was, oh, he did it. I'm sitting up there filming. So that way y'all can look at me on screen and y'all can understand that Dana J, the Z-list actor, is making moves while y'all worried about the Z-list actor and y'all negative Z-list lives. Okay? So one thing I got to say about y'all real quick. I love the Dream Team. I love the people that really fucks with me, hands down, that really fucks with me. Not none of these fake ass fuck with you, but the people that really fuck with me. I like to thank all of y'all for rocking with me, and for Don Russell, and for the people who don't like me, who the people that just want me to fall off and fall back. Guess what? One thing to say.
This is not the type of tea I want. It's over for you. This is not the type of tea I want. It's over for you.
So with that being said, I'll catch you guys later. And once again, when you solid and you stand on what you stand on, you don't need to worry about nothing else. Even when people throw diversity up in your face, things happen. As long as you got the proof to prove that you are A1 and solid, don't worry about nothing else. Because people gonna rock with you because of you being A1 solid. I'll holler at you later. Peace.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama, said I wanna take